Hello and welcome to Noob Reviews. Today we will be reviewing Steam Tactics, which was released on Xbox, Switch, PC and Mac earlier this month. Steam Tactics is described as an RPG about steampunk airships with tactical turn-based Fire Emblem-esque combat, where you take the role as the captain of a squad of airship pilots and must acquire and upgrade new ships, weapons and help to level up your crew. Personally, I like to think of it as what happens when furries evolve and master the steampunk era. When it comes to how long to beat the game, normally I use howlongtobeat.com as a really good gauge, and normally it's pretty spot on. At the moment there's very limited reviews just with how recent the game is to being released, so the only rating on there at the moment says it takes about 12.5 hours to complete the game. Personally, from my point of view, I think it's probably going to be more around 6 to 8 hours, depending on skill level, of course, of the person playing. You are the tactician, the greatest tactical mind the Empire has, and you have been summoned by Queen Melna to protect her daughter, Agnita, who has been chased by the agents of Archbishop Vortimus, who hopes to use her as the sole heir to the throne to take control of the kingdom. Unfortunately, with the king ill, the Archbishop has taken his ear and helps to direct the king as best serves the Archbishop's own interests. So when he, Vortimus, discovers what the Queen is up to, the tactician and pilots he is flying with are all declared enemies of the state and accused of kidnapping the princess, leading to the police, pirates and specialist Inquisition forces, led by the equally scheming and power-hungry St. Nicholas, being sent after them. Your mission is to keep the princess safe, defeat the Archbishop, and return the kingdom to order. It has an easy to get to grips with control system, simple combat mechanics, and has enough RPG elements to keep most RPG-like fans content. The art style for the game is fantastic, with unique characters, ships and hand-drawn cutscenes that lay out the story between encounters. The music is interesting too and really suits the theme of the game, helping to set the mood, and I love the personalities of the characters, with many having unique lines of dialogue and even a little bit of banter going back and forth between them. The game is said to have vast spaces for creative decision making, but I personally found most maps are often limited in size, with large chunks of mid-air debris or buildings limiting pathways. Although great for tactical choices, it is easy to get caught in a crossfire, and many may become frustrated with this, especially if they're new to the strategy genre. When you get to level 10 and begin to use the advanced parts to level up your ship and weapons, it becomes tedious to level up, and you get so few parts you can only level up one thing at a time. You literally have to grind to get the advanced parts to upgrade. This really kills the pacing and makes the game feel monotonous, which is a shame, as up to level 10 it runs smoothly and is really enjoyable. The variety in enemy units, their tactics and loadouts become very samey towards the end of Chapter 1 into Chapter 2. The difficulty also increases so much you need to grind to upgrade to progress. And when you do upgrade, you're often too overpowered when you come back, and the battles are then too easy, which removes the whole challenge aspect. It's almost as if when you get to the higher levels of the game and enemy units, the balancing goes right out the window. I logged out of the game, and when coming back in the next day, today, the day of filming or recording, I'd lost all of my progress to Chapter 2 and my level 13 ships and equipment. Instead, I found myself back on a mission halfway through Chapter 1 where I was just a level 6. Unfortunately, with no ability to manually save, you can never tell where exactly the game has successfully saved, and I've been able to reproduce this issue several times. When looking at different review sites and different websites where other players have put forward their experiences, it appears they too have also had the same or similar issues. Because of the aforementioned grind, the prospect of having to go back through the leveling up all over again past level 10, it was daunting, so admittedly I just logged out. I will go back and try to finish the game though at some point, just to say I did finish it, but to make so much progress, log back in and just lose it all, it was a bit of a slap in the face. As a game for younger players, as it has an age rating of 7, it would probably be ideal, colourful, bright and fantastical. However, as a seasoned gamer, I found it to be boring once you got to level 10 because of how unbalanced and repetitive it became. I genuinely wanted to love the game, but unfortunately at the end I couldn't. I will though recommend you give it a try yourself if you are able to form your own opinion. Steam Tactics' current asking price on Steam is £4, which I believe is around $5, or on console it averages around £9, which is $11, which is quite a reasonable asking price for the game. For now though, thank you very much for watching the video and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye!